back last night. They fall to the Raptors 126-113. AD out with an illness, and despite playing the night before, LeBron also sat out last night. Shannon, you predicted yesterday LeBron would indeed play last night. How disappointed were you that LeBron instead sat out of the action?
Well, selfishly, I was disappointed because I always want to see him play. I realized that he doesn't have that much time left, maybe a couple of years, and I want to watch the great players play as much as they possibly can. And now he's the greatest player. So I want to see him as much as I possibly can. But considering it was a back-to-back, 3 weeks away from being 38, with the amount of minutes that he's logged, the amount of games that he's logged, I'm not surprised. It was a back-to-back, Skip, and you mentioned that a lot of these guys that's younger than LeBron James, that doesn't have the minutes and the games on those legs, take the second game of the back-to-back. Anthony Davis was at the game last night. He was in the arena. So I'm assuming that he's going to play on Friday against the Sixers. LeBron also, with a couple of extra days of rest, I'm assuming he's going to play also. So selfishly, Skip, yeah, I was disappointed because I always want to see LeBron play. And it's hard to watch the Lakers when he doesn't play. And it's even now you magnify it because AD's not there. And you know they don't have any chance of winning. And so for me, Skip, and you look at the numbers that they've been putting up, Skip, and even when they put up these big numbers, AD is giving you Herculean effort. LeBron James is coming in and giving you 30, 31, 29, 28. Skip, they're winning by 4 points. They're winning by 2 points. So even with those Herculean efforts, they're not blowing teams out. So for me, I didn't expect them to win. I watched about 3 minutes of the game. I was like, oh, yeah, I already know how this is going to go. But, yeah, Skip, selfishly for me, yeah, I wanted him to play because I love watching the man play basketball. It's really just that simple for me.
So how dependent is your man LeBron James now on AD's presence in the starting lineup?
Well, they can't, because, Skip, as you get older, we see that with Tom Brady. His impact is just not the same. He can't summon it up game in and game out and give you what he normally could. So Anthony Davis needs to be there, give you what he gives you, and LeBron gives you what he gives you. Now, will it rotate one night? Can LeBron go get you 35, 40? Sure he could. But I think in order for them to be successful, AD, it needs to be the way it's been playing out over the last 12 games. AD, feed AD, get AD going, and then LeBron comes along. So there's nothing wrong with that, Skip. There's nothing wrong with that style of play and that way of play.
Okay. So I was slightly surprised because they have been on such a roll that it was a huge disappointment that AD lasted 8 minutes and suddenly waved out of the game. And wait a second, that happened at Cleveland?
Right.
And yet, the harder I look at what LeBron didn't do in the fourth quarter at Cleveland, the more mystified I am, because that game, as you agreed, was begging to be won by a LeBron James who's averaged 34, 9, and 8 at Cleveland, who's capable of salvos like we saw during the pandemic year, or it was actually the next year when they didn't have any fans. Somebody ticked him off in the front office because he could hear what he said at courtside.
He started clapping. He started clapping when he missed.
Started clapping when he missed
the third.
I don't know if he said something or if he just clapped. But
I mean,
whatever.
he got up and made it.
Yeah, like he was expecting him to miss. I don't know. But LeBron went off on them, made 3 out of 4 threes in the fourth quarter, and scored 21 in the fourth quarter, and just devastated the Cavs in their own building with no fans in the building. So then we go back 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, here he goes.
Yeah,
because they're down 2 going into the fourth quarter. The game is tied with 8 some minutes left, right? 8 and 30 or so. And he scores 0 while Donovan Mitchell scores 17 and does a LeBron on LeBron in the building that LeBron owns, basically, the house that he built. And I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know if he ran out of gas because it was completely unlike him. It was so atypical because...
Yeah, he was not aggressive at all. He only took 1 shot.
Something was a foul. Something was amiss here where he was upset about something or he was feeling sick or something was going on because that's just not him. He disengaged in a weird way because... especially of all the arenas in the land, including the Crypt, the one where I expect him to take the game over is that one because it's dearest to his heart. Maybe Madison Square Garden, maybe because it's the Mecca, I don't know. But this is the one where the numbers scream, oh, he's got this.
Well, I was thinking that also, Skip, and that's why I was like, oh, man, we right here. I mean, we didn't get blown out. It's not like a 20-point lead, and LeBron is not going to play in the fourth quarter. I was like, we right there. We nip tuck. And then when they got to like 8 minutes in the ball game, Skip, and we tie ball game. It's 92-92. I was like, okay, Bron about to take off. Bron about to do this thing. I said, he about to levitate.
All right.
And I was like, damn, Bron, shoot it. Don't pass it.
Completely disconnected, disengaged. Yeah. Too often he let Russ dribble the ball up the floor, or Shooter dribble the ball up the floor, or maybe even Austin Reeves dribble the ball up the floor and initiate the offense. And I'm like, no, you do that.
Right.
That's what you do best. When it's time, you have to initiate and orchestrate the offense. So my question is about last night was, he certainly didn't expend a whole lot of energy in the fourth quarter, and I thought he might think, okay.
See, there you go. You talk about, he rested in the fourth quarter. He only took one shot.
Okay. Well, he did play hard on defense in the fourth quarter, because he had one little chase down in the lane where he had a block.
Yeah, that's what he do.
I give you that. But the point is that I thought, okay, if AD can't go and they want to try to hang on to what momentum they'd built over a 4-game stretch.
We start some more momentum.
Okay, well, you're going to have to start it now. Yeah, you better start it soon, because it's at Philadelphia, which will be no cakewalk.
We about to do them.
Are you?
Yep.
Well, AD did it to him, as in Joel Embiid last year up there, right?
Put another crack in the Liberty Bell.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see about that. Yeah. But I thought you were calling it LeBronto yesterday.
Yeah, I thought it was. Okay. You know we doing LeBronto.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe LeBron would say, okay, AD can't go, I got this.
Yeah, they got mad a couple years, what we used to do to the little baby dinosaur.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was a little surprised LeBron didn't just say, I got this.
But guess what? When they come to the crib, we got something for them.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I got something bad. Do something bad to him.
As long as he's got AD riding shotgun.
Whoa. Hold on, Skip.
Come on.
We still can do what we need to do, okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't think because AD going off, and AD has been sensational, and that's what we need. Don't think if GOAT need to give us about 4 or 5 games in the mid-30s, he can't do that, because he can.
He should have given you 35 last night, and you would have had a shot.
No. The other night, 2 nights ago,
because speaking of shots, Toronto really can't shoot. In true shooting percentage, they came into last night second to last.
They don't need to shoot when they get laying up and dunking the ball.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, they had what? They had 3 guys with at least 23.
They did.
Yeah, they had what? 6 guys in double figures.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, we let a little temporary setback. That's all that is.
Really?
Temporary setback.
Well, you temporarily sat back all the way to 10 and 14, so time's actually
11, 12,
running out.
Hold up, 11, 12. We're going to beat Philly. We're going to beat Detroit.
Really?
12.
And you're going to beat Boston you've already guaranteed that, right?
For sure.
Okay, so we got to.
That should be, we put that thing on them, that should be 2 wins right there. But we'll just take 1.
Really? I think it's only going to count 1.
That's all they're going to count. But it's going to reverberate.
You're counting on your fingers, and you're hoping to get to 500.
Because all victories are not the same. Some reverberate a little louder and a little longer. So what the shock waves, the aftershock, there's the initial, damn, they won. And then, man, the Lakers put that thing on the Celtics. The aftershock of what we do.
You put that thing on the Bucks up at Milwaukee.
Did we do that? Did we do that?
Yeah, although LeBron was running from the free throw. But that's okay. You got home. AD actually made a late free throw that iced it.
You know what you wanted? You say, get that game home, LeBron. Did he get True Holiday come down and hit a 3? LeBron said, come here. Come here, give me another one. Wop. You see that?
That was 3 minutes.
Yeah, no.
Then with 30 seconds left, he's got the ball in bounds. It's like, hot potato. Don't foul me. Please don't foul me.
But what we've seen, Skip, is that the 3-minute mark or the 2-minute mark, the game get away from him. Bron wouldn't let that thing go. No. He had that victory in the headlock.
Did he?
Yeah.
As long as he didn't have to shoot those free throws.
And after the game, what did Giannis do? Giannis ran up to her. They know. They know. We just didn't. We haven't had to do it just yet. But there's a stretch that's coming. There's a week or 2 week stretch that's coming where GOAT will be GOAT.
You've won 1 impressive game because you've beaten San Antonio 3 times.
We're going to beat them again, too. So we got them 4 times.
You have 10 wins and 3 of them against San Antonio. Are you impressed?
So will you be impressed once we beat Philly?
Sure.
Boston and the Nuggets? Because it's going to happen back to back to back,
really?
Jack.
Are you guaranteeing those 3 wins? I think you're not.
Book it.
Okay, I will take 5 cases right now on they won't win all 3 of those games.
No. We're going one other game. We got Philly tomorrow for a case.
Yeah.
We got Philly tomorrow for a case.
I got to see who's healthy.
Oh, whoa.
I got to see who's healthy.
Well, you got to rescind the case
sure.
I lost last night. You got to rescind that one.
No, you'd bet on it because you said both will play.
Well,
you expected LeBron to play last night, and he let you down.
But here's the thing, though. If I go to Vegas and the lineup, they just and I'm thinking AD play, they're going to give me my money back.
Would you believe that Michael Jordan 9 times in his career played 82 games? All 82?
Skip, there are a lot of
9 times.
There were a lot of guys that played 80-plus games way back then.
Would you believe that once he played 81 games and another time he played 80 games? So that's 11 times he almost played all 82.
AC Green played 10 years straight playing 80-plus games.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's humanly possible, right?
But, AC wasn't doing anything out there, off the court.
Are you sure the Lakers are going to make the play-in tournament? 10 and 14.
Everybody trying to keep us out. But we gonna get in.
I don't know.
I know. And when we do, then what?
Well, that's you got to answer that question.
They scared of us.
Really?
Yeah. I would be very scared of us.
Would you?
Skip,
they're scared of Anthony Davis. I agree.
Whoa. So what you trying to say?
Huh?
What you trying to say?
Well, the other guy just goes along for the ride.
And no. You don't go along for the ride averaging 26.
Okay. Well, if you were the ride, then you would have ridden last night.
No, not Skip. The man is about to be 38.
It's okay. Brady's about to be 46.
Brady don't play defense. Brady ain't scramble. You see?
Well, your man doesn't play very much.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I bet he higher than what he was. Because he was, look at him. He's 157th in defensive rating. All them steals we be getting.
Okay.
Steal, blocking shots.
Yeah.
You want a case on the Philly game?
All right, we're going to leave this one here, guys.
you just be hating.
76ers and Pistons on the road for the Lakers, and then that